Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 43 of our time with Orebro in this Journeyman save that hasn't gone to many clubs at the minute. The point of which is we're trying to win all of the top Scandinavian leagues. We started out unemployed, got a job at this tiny club of Gotney, managed to get a couple of promotions with them, and we've moved on to Orebro. And I was given by the challenge by a local journalist saying if I managed to get them, if I got them to win the league, they would put me in the local paper. So hence, I'm persisting with Orebro to try and get this done. And this season, maybe we have a chance. It's the first one where I really think we might actually have a chance. I know it's all going to go tits up, and you'll see at the moment we have a little bit of an issue regarding personnel. But we just played one game since last episode, that amazing away win over Doorsgardens that put us right back in contention, and that was against BK Hacken, who are doing very well in the league. A 1-0 victory over Hacken, Sumare with the goal as always, and we extend our advantage over Hacken, and as you can see in the league, we are just 3 points behind Doorsgardens, and if we beat AIK, we'll go level on points. We're at the top, which would be utterly amazing. AIK haven't lost a game all season. We've only lost one, so it's not bad. Something has to give here, really. There's been one transfer. This transfer was a transfer that was basically the board did, not me, and it's kind of expected. Musa Bilinkulu didn't stay at the club for that long, unfortunately. He has left for 2.4 million, which was his release clause. Look at him go. He's only rated as a 69 by my scouts, which is a shame, but he's now rated at 3.2 million at Bayern. I mean, he played 40 games for us, scored 6 goals. This season he was not quite as good as he was last season, but that's because he was pissed off that we didn't strengthen the side enough, because, you know, he's picky and doesn't know what he's talking about. The other problem we have, which will become evident now, is this is essentially the side we're going to be forced to put out. And the reason we're having to put this side out is that we have a bunch of injuries. So you'll notice already on the right, we've got we've got Christiansen in there, and Mbengwe is suspended for this game. Not ideal. Sumare took a little bit of a knock. He is missing, so we've got Gustafsson in as the advanced playmaker and Sorensen as the ball-winning midfielder. We'll see whether that works. Not good. Also have injuries to Bowman and Chino. So all that together means that the starting lineup against AIK looks like this. Asamoah up top. El Umari, who has been a absolute unbelievably good player for just out of nowhere, really. He was kind of a bit of a punt, and here he is kind of winning over the league, and he was keeping a Bilinkulu at the side, so that's not so much of an issue. Christiansen playing his first game, I think, on the right side. Got a lot of time for him, but he struggled to get past Mbengwe. Linier is on the left. He's keeping Alstrand out the side, and as I said, Gustafsson and Sorensen in the middle. At the back, Cayley and Jonsson still on the right, with Ledoux and Anderson in the middle of defence, and Stromfeld in goal. Jonsson, I'm trying to sign another right back here to back that position up a little bit better. Had a bid in free transfer for a Dane who would have been able to come in, but I was fiddling around trying to get as cheap a deal as possible, and he got pissed off and didn't decide to sign. So I've set my director of football on that task to make sure he can sign as soon as we can do that. He's a much better player than Jonsson. He actually has speed and is younger, so that is good. He isn't Swedish, but neither's Jonsson. He's Icelandic, so that's not a problem. But he's done all right. Annoyingly, he wasn't expected to, but he's actually, because I've got no one else apart from Sandberg to play in there, Jonsson has triggered an extension for his contract, which is brilliant. But anyway, I was going to hopefully let him go. We're playing AIK. We've got a weakened side out. What can we do? A draw, I think, would be a positive, a really good result, I think, because of the side we've gone out. I'm worried a little bit here that it just might not be quite what we want. I think that said we were favourites amazingly, but with this side out, I'm not so sure. We got Christiansen. He has not played a lot of games, and the bench is looking a little bit. Well, the bench looks all right actually. It's a pretty strong bench. Hadu was pointed out to me by, can't remember who it was. Someone pointed it out to me. Was it Football Manager Maniac? I can't remember. Someone pointed out to me he was on 98 games at the end of last season. He's played one game, so his next game will be the 100th game for the club. Could it be today against AIK? We might be forced to bring him on. He's not been really required. We gave him an extension. We haven't really needed him. I think this is his last season, but we will make sure he gets over the line and gets that 100th cap. Their goalkeeper's injured, starts out injured. We decide could have started out Samare, but I was a little worried that losing him long term may have been not the best thing to happen. So all very even at the minute. Nothing going on. That is not the worst, really. We'll get creative at this point. We're going to see a chance for anyone. Doesn't look like it. Show some passion. We'll just mix it up a little bit. I mean, I don't mind this at all. This is fine. As long as we get a highlight to us and they don't get what I'm about to do. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. They're fired up. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bench is as I said, it was all right, but Elimari, come on. Oh, hit the bloody post. Oh, that was the chance, wasn't it? That was the bloody chance. Oh, come on, get creative. Inspired them. Good. Right, I'm going to just make chance at this point. Make a chance, hopefully I will. I'm going to take off Linear. We're bringing on Alstrand. Maybe there's an opportunity there. Alstrand has got a shot on him. Right, and well, AIK have the chance. They've run straight through it. It's a Riviere. Is he going to shoot from distance? No. Braham. Looks like AIK's chance here. Mortensen. Oh, that is so unlucky. It's off the goal, off the defender there. Off the defender and took it out of the goalkeeper's hands. Oh, again, it's bloody jolly. Look at this again. Mortensen plays it in to Bradholm. Defence gets in the way, and then it's a really poor header from Anderson, but jolly. And it's off Anderson's head. It was Stromfeld had that. Dear me, Anderson, you cocked up twice there, mate. Right, what can we do? I'm going to do this Hadu to come on in the middle there. See if he can make the difference. I'm going to go on attack. I'm positive. Oh, Christ. Right, we need... Oh, that's frustrating, that is. It's really frustrating. And we're going to bring Peterson on right at the end here. We're going to play him... We'll play him as a false 9 on support. And we're just going to go back to slightly more direct passing. Just take off, work into the box. We'll see what that does. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. The way that goal went in. They're one bloody chance, and that's the way it happens. There was nothing in that game. Yeah. God. Is that going to be it? So AIK now moved to 4 points ahead of us. We had pulled the gap back to 1. We are now 4 points behind. Not brilliant, my friends, not brilliant. Well, I was originally going to come back for the game against Norrköping, depending on how that went. I think what I'm going to do is come back when it makes sense now, because if it looks like we're kind of falling away, then that's not so great. But if we look like we're picking things up, yeah, we might come back earlier. Not sure whether I'm going to show the European Cup games. Maybe, maybe not. Certainly not the Swedish Cup. But we may come back maybe somewhere here now. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens and when it makes sense to come back. Okay guys, well, a little bit disappointing start to the week, but hopefully we've still got a bit of fight in us with those few extra players coming back. Hopefully that will be enough to push this side on to glory, but we needed not to lose that game, and I thought we were unlucky there. Okay guys, thanks a lot. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.